Being incredibly rich means you can afford some things that would sound straight up impossible to an ordinary person, like how British billionaire Richard Branson bought a couple of islands for himself, or how Greek multimillionaire Onassis purchased an island and a mountain for John Kennedy's wife. Yes, when the rich don't know what to spend their money on, they often just go bigger. A bigger house, a bigger plane, a bigger yacht. The Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich is one of the most famous Soviet billionaires, even though he is not the richest. One of the reasons for this is his total lack of fear when spending his hard-earned money. According to Forbes, Abramovich is worth $14.5 billion, but the Bloomberg Index puts his wealth at around $16 billion. And while finance and media companies have been bickering over his worth, the billionaire has stunned the world and acquired a super yacht named Solaris that would make even the most avid yacht owner blush red. This is not the first yacht he has owned, and this might not likely be the last. But right now, it is the most special vessel on the sea, and we will go into why in a second. But first, you must understand who we are dealing with here. Before we dive in, if you are new around here, subscribe to our channel and never miss out on our future videos. Let's begin. Before Roman Abramovich acquired his billions and started buying everything from football clubs to super yachts, he was born poor to a Russian Jewish family in the Economic Council of the Autonomous Republic of Komi. By the age of 4, Roman Abramovich had lost both his parents and was an orphan. But he grew a determined mindset as a child, and he turned out to be a shrewd businessman. In the start, Abramovich dabbled and struggled. He was initially a street trader before he became a mechanic. After a while, he started selling imported rubber from his apartment in Moscow. The next couple of years turned into quite an adventure for Roman Abramovich. At some point, he decided to pursue formal education, and he studied at Gubkin Institute of Oil and Gas in Moscow. After that, he traded commodities for a Swiss trading firm called Rubicon, legitimizing his old business, then started a doll manufacturing company with his first wife. Before we continue, you should know that Abramovich has been married 3 times. All of those ended up in divorce, and he has 7 children. He divorced his third wife in 2017, divorced the second one in 2007, and had a wife at some time between 1989 to 1990 that no one knows anything about. That was the wife he started the doll manufacturing business with, and this was years before he became the billionaire that we know today. In the 90s, Abramovich began to get very ambitious, and his wealth grew exponentially. He diversified and began to sell everything from oil and timber to livestock and foodstuff. As the Soviet Union fell in 1991, Abramovich began making his billions by selling state-owned assets. In 2003, he sold a 26% stake of Russian airline company Aeroflot to the National Reserve Bank. In 2005, he sold a 70% stake in Russian oil company Sidneft for almost $10 billion. He also offloaded his aluminum assets for more than $2 billion. Today, Abramovich owns the largest share of Evraz, Russia's second biggest steelmaker. Abramovich also owns stakes in the world's largest refined nickel producer, Norilsk Nickel. With his wealth solidified as one of the richest men on earth, Abramovich found himself in 2 worlds: sports and politics. In 2000, Abramovich became the governor of Chukotka region in Russia, and he stayed in office until 2008. During this time there, he invested over $1.3 billion in that region. In 2003, he bought Chelsea Football Club, the London-based team, from Ken Bates for a complete bargain, the ultra-low sum of $233 million, and brought the club to the level of importance and fame it has achieved today. I know, $233 million might be a lot of money, but not for one of the best football clubs in all of England. Although I must say, 2003 was almost 20 years ago, and times were different. Chelsea is now one of the most profitable football teams in the world, valued at $2.6 billion in 2019. Apart from football clubs, Abramovich also lavished millions of dollars on luxury houses around the world. He bought a $118.4 million home in Kensington Place Gardens in London, an area nicknamed Billionaire's Row. In New York City, he owns millions of dollars worth of real estate. He paid $96 million for 4 townhouses on New York City's Upper East Side, which he planned to turn into one mega mansion. However, his third wife got the house as part of the divorce settlement. On the French Riviera, Abramovich also poured in millions to acquire a stunning home in the Antibes. He acquired a gorgeous mansion in 2021 called Château de la Croix that overlooks the Mediterranean Sea, which was once a summer retreat for the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. After acquiring it, Abramovich spent over $40 million renovating it to a specific taste. Are you really a billionaire if you don't have real estate in the Caribbean? Abramovich handpicked a Caribbean island called St. Bart's that he chose to dominate by acquiring a $90 million 70-acre real estate. Now, having conquered the land, Abramovich felt that it would only be fitting to take over the sea too. In true Russian billionaire fashion, Abramovich has acquired 7 super yachts in his lifetime, and he hasn't shown any sign that he intends to stop. His first move into the exclusive yacht-owning community began in 2004 when he spent hundreds of millions of dollars to acquire the super yacht Solaris, which was the 11th largest yacht in the world at the time. He would eventually lose that yacht to his ex-wife Irina as part of the divorce settlement, which she decided to sell for $300 million. Abramovich's second was acquired in 2010, a massive 533-foot-long yacht called Eclipse that was the world's largest yacht at the time before the 590-foot Azam overtook it in 2013. This yacht continues to hold the title for the most expensive super yacht at a whopping $1.5 billion, and Abramovich still owns it at the time of this video. The Eclipse has 2 helicopter pads, cabins that can host as many as 24 guests, 2 swimming pools, a disco ball, and a missile detection system. If you're asking why his yacht has a missile detection system, just remember that somebody of this caliber could be easily targeted. All in all, Eclipse required about 70 staff members to operate and cater to its guests. While Abramovich has been known to only go for the most luxurious yachts, it seems none of them come remotely close to this latest acquisition. Much secrecy goes into manufacturing a super yacht, and most times, no one knows who owns what yacht until we see the billionaires lounging under the sun on the top deck. With the Solaris, it was almost impossible to keep this massive vessel and its owner a secret. When photographs of the 455-foot-long Explorer super yacht undergoing sea trials in the New York Sea were leaked, it went viral all over the internet worldwide. Unsurprisingly, everyone finally got to know Abramovich owned it, and it was said to be smaller, less expensive than his other yachts. However, what it lost in size, it covers in technology. And Solaris is the world's most technologically advanced and one of the most expensive custom yachts ever to be created. This fantastic super yacht costs a jaw-dropping $600 million, making it the second most expensive super yacht out there, tied with the unique vessel Azam, the largest one to date. If you want to see the complete list of the most expensive super yachts out there, make sure to watch our video on the world's most expensive super yachts at the end of this video. You will be amazed. Back to Solaris. The vessel is around 460 feet long and has 48 cabins across 8 decks. It can accommodate a crew of 60 staff members and has space for 36 guests. Yes, this yacht also comes with a missile detection system that is radar controlled. It has bulletproof windows, armored protection, and has been touted as one of the safest vessels in the world. Of course, Abramovich and his guests have excellent amenities which they can enjoy, like a state-of-the-art gym, sauna, jacuzzi, and beauty salon for leisure. But that's not all. There is also a nightclub, and wait for it, an outdoor beach club on its upper deck. If you are confused and wondering what that even means, then don't worry, because I've got you covered. The beach club is usually on super yachts. The space at the aft of the vessel is dedicated to a stylish lounge area and swim platform, creating additional space for effortless indoor-outdoor living and entertaining. And Solaris has just that. Here, Abramovich and his guests are sure to have a fabulous and relaxing time while exploring the East Mediterranean, where it spends most of the time. To crown it off, the yacht also has a fleet of jet skis and its own helipad. This monument to luxury was created by a German shipyard called Lloyd Werft and is still undergoing sea trials from Barcelona to Cape d'Ale, but it should be officially delivered later this 2021. Abramovich has been known to use his other yacht, Eclipse, for traveling anytime he wants to be seabound. Still, you can only imagine the excitement the Russian billionaire is holding back as he waits to launch his latest expensive toy. There you have it, guys, a look into Roman Abramovich's life and his super yacht Solaris, which will soon be seabound and oppressing the high waters. But before that happens, why don't you tell us what you think about it in the comment section? Are super yachts excessive? And if you were a billionaire like Roman Abramovich, would you buy one of these? We would love to know. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notifications so you don't miss out on our amazing content. Stay wealthy, and I'll see you in the next video.